The rain wasn't just falling, it was pouring, slicing through the night like a cold reminder of how unforgiving life could be. Yet, in the middle of the storm, something happened that would change two lives forever. It began with a single dad named Evan, soaked to the bone, standing on the edge of the sidewalk while his daughter's tiny hand clung to his. He didn't know that what he did next, something small, something ordinary, would come back to save someone important. Someone he hadn't even met yet. Evan was rushing home from his late shift, his backpack heavy with overtime reports, his heart heavier with worry. His daughter, Lily, was tired, her little boots splashing through puddles. Their umbrella had flipped inside out 3 blocks ago. Rent was due. His boss had warned him not to be late again. Life felt like one long sprint through a storm, but even storms pause for kindness. As they turned the corner, Evan noticed an elderly man struggling with a cane, rain battering his frail shoulders. He was hunched, limping, and dangerously close to slipping on the slick pavement. Cars passed without slowing. People hurried by with their heads down. Evan didn't hesitate. "Lily, hold my hand tight," he said gently, handing her the useless umbrella. He rushed to the old man. "Sir? Please, let me help you." The man lifted his shaking face. I just need to get across the street. My leg, it isn't what it used to be." "Don't worry. I'm here," Evan said, offering his arm. It took time. Cars splashed them, the wind beat against them, Lily shivered. But eventually, they made it to the man's small, dimly lit building. Evan walked him all the way to the door. "You saved me," the man whispered. His voice trembled with more than age. "Everyone just passed me by, but not you." Evan gave a tired smile. "We all need help sometimes." The old man looked at Lily. "Your dad is a good man." Lily grinned. "He always helps people." Evan chuckled softly, shifting his backpack. "Take care of yourself, sir." He didn't know the man's name. He didn't know he would ever see him again. He didn't know that his small act of kindness in a storm was already working its way back toward him. He walked away into the rain, thinking the moment was over. He was wrong. It was just beginning. The next morning, Evan rushed into the office, dripping with leftover worry. He was 5 minutes late again. His supervisor, Miss Carter, stood stiffly at her desk, the kind of woman whose silence was scarier than her shouting. "Evan," she said sharply. "My office. Now." His stomach sank. He knew what was coming. "Inside her office," she sighed, pinching the bridge of her nose. "You're a good worker. One of the best. But you've been late too many times. I've been covering for you for months. I can't anymore." He swallowed hard. "My daughter, my schedule. I'm trying I know you are." Her voice softened, just a little. "But the company is making cuts. If you're late again today, I don't know how much I can protect you." The words hit him like the rain the night before. Losing this job meant losing their stability, maybe even their home. He returned to his desk feeling like the world was collapsing again, but fate wasn't done with him. At lunchtime, the receptionist hurried up to him. "Evan, someone's here asking for you. Says it's important." Confused, he walked to the lobby and froze. It was the old man from the storm, only now, he wasn't soaking, shaking, or lonely. He was neatly dressed in a crisp suit, his cane polished, his posture steady. He looked powerful. "Good afternoon," the man said warmly. "I hoped I'd find you." "Sir? Are you okay? Did something happen?" Evan asked, bewildered. The old man smiled knowingly. "More than you realize." Before Evan could speak, Ms. Carter approached. When she saw the old man, her face drained of color. "Mr. Harrington," she exclaimed. I didn't know you were visiting." Evan blinked. "Harrington, as in Thomas Harrington, founder of the entire company?" "The millionaire whose portrait hung in the lobby, that Mr. Harrington," the old man chuckled. "I came to see someone important." Ms. Carter looked at Evan, eyebrows lifting. "Him?" "Yes," Mr. Harrington said with pride. "This man saved me last night. In the pouring rain, when everyone else walked past me." Miss Carter's jaw dropped. "I insisted he be recognized," Mr. Harrington continued. "So I'm giving him something." Evan raised his hands quickly. Sir, please, you don't have to, I do. The old man's eyes softened. Because kindness deserves a return. He turned to Ms. Carter. Make sure his position here is secure. No cuts. No warnings. In fact, I'd like him to be part of the new community outreach project we're launching. He'll have flexible hours and a raise. Evan felt his knees weaken. I don't know what to say. Mr. Harrington placed a gentle hand on his shoulder. Just keep being who you are. Ms. Carter nodded, stunned but smiling. Congratulations, Evan. You deserve this. After she left, Mr. Harrington leaned in. Life gets hard. I know. But yesterday, you carried someone through a storm. Today, let someone carry you. Evan's eyes stung with emotion. Thank you, sir. Truly. Thank you, the old man said. You reminded me that the world still has good people in it. Final message. Evan walked home that evening with Lily in his arms, the sun finally breaking through the clouds. He had gone from nearly losing everything to gaining stability, hope, and even a new purpose, all because he chose kindness when no one was watching, and in the end, it wasn't the storm that defined him, it was the way he walked through it. Sometimes the help you give comes back in ways you never expect, sometimes the smallest good deed becomes the reason someone saves you, and sometimes, one act of kindness becomes the story that changes your life forever.